So these problems are a little bit trickier because instead of working with one angle of elevation or depression, we're going to be working with two. So for this problem, it tells us Vernon is on the top deck of a cruise ship and observes two dolphins following each other directly away from the cruise ship in a straight line. So Vernon's going to be up here, and K and J are my two dolphins, just like in the image posted in the slide. Vernon's position is 154 meters above sea level, which is where that number right there comes in. And the angles of depression to the two dolphins are 35 degrees and 36 degrees. So we're working with these two angles right here. We need to find the distance between the two dolphins to the nearest meter. So I'm going to label that as X. So I want to find this distance right here between the two dolphins. So again, this looks more complicated than what it is. So I need to label my two angles first. So notice how my 35-degree angle goes to this first line, which means my 35-degree angle on this side also has to go to that first line still. So this angle over here is 35 degrees. And you can think of it too, the smaller the angle is, the farther away you are from the object. So the smaller your angle becomes, it's almost like stretching the object away. So the farther away you are from the object, the smaller your angle is going to be. And because this 36 degrees angle goes to the second line, you're going to switch that down here so it also goes to the second line. Okay? And again, if you flip this over, you get the same answer. So, key thing to remember is that the farther away you are from the object, the smaller your angle is going to be every single time. So now I'm going to have two different triangles. Okay, so I'm going to try to solve for my first triangle, and I'm going to draw it down here. I'm going to solve for the first triangle that has 36 degrees as the degree measure. The 154 doesn't change, and now instead of X, because that's what we're looking for, I'm going to name this Y. So to solve for Y, I have my opposite, my adjacent, and my angle. So I have the tangent of 36 equals 154 over Y. You have to multiply by Y on both sides. You end up with Y times the tangent of 36 equals 154. Dividing by that tangent of 36 on both sides, you're left with 54 divided by the tangent of 36. So Y is going to equal 211.9. So I have to solve for my second triangle, which I'm going to draw down here. It's my larger triangle. This one's going to have the 35 degrees, still 154 as your height, and now I'm going to name this Z. Okay, so we know this piece right here is 211.9. So now I'm trying to solve for Z, which is the whole thing. So for Z, I'm going to have Z times the tangent of 35, which is going to equal 154. Oh, I see what I did. I messed it up. Okay, hold on. You're going to have the tangent of 35 is going to equal 154 divided by Z, because that's my opposite over my adjacent. Now we're going to multiply by Z on both sides. Sorry, guys. So I'm going to have Z times the tangent of 35. That's going to equal 154. Divide by the tangent of 35 on both sides, and you're going to have 154 over the tangent of 35. And when you solve for that, you're going to get 219.9. So my whole distance down here is 219.9. So I have the whole entire piece I have from L to K, which is the smaller piece, and I just have to find X. And we can find X by simply subtracting 211.9 from 219. And you get that the dolphins are about 8 meters away from each other.